Just stopping in real quick to do a pregame video about the Eagles. The game starts in about an hour. I'll be doing a postgame for the Huskies and as well as this game sometime tonight probably. Alright, so we probably should feel pretty good about this game. We're at home. We haven't lost at home this season. We're playing a team with a rookie quarterback. We're playing a team that, they're good. This Eagles team is pretty good. They've beaten a few good teams this year. They played well against some good teams, but right now you have to feel pretty optimistic about things. But obviously nothing's a given. And this Eagles team does seem to do a few things very, very well. Mostly on defense. I really like what they do on defense generally. They've held down some pretty productive offenses this season. They held Atlanta in check. They held Dallas pretty well in check. They did pretty well against Minnesota, although Minnesota's offense may not be that good. It's tough to judge right now, but other than, I guess, the Giants game, I think their defense has been pretty good this year. They've done a good job getting good pass rush. They've done some exotic blitz packages with Jim Schwartz. And I think that's the number one thing you have to be concerned about, because the Patriots are a good team, but they have no pass rush, and they traded away whatever little pass rush they had to Arizona and Cleveland. So that is the thing that's really holding them back right now. Philadelphia might not have that problem. Philadelphia, they find ways to create pressure in the same way that they did when they had Jim Johnson. So if you're looking at guys like George Fant and Mark Lewinsky and Jermaine Ifedi and Gary Gilliam, guys who played good last week and played okay the week before, the challenge is going to be a little bigger this time. And that is not the most comforting thing, because the offense has looked good for 2 weeks now, but all it takes is the right pass rush to send this offense right back to where it was 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Defensively, you have to like the matchup against a rookie quarterback. And while the Eagles had a good offensive line at the start of the season, they don't have Lane Johnson right now. For a while, that had completely crippled them, but they seem to have bounced back a little bit, and they have at least a semblance of an offensive line without Lane Johnson at the moment. But you have to feel pretty good about Cliff Avrill's chances to have a good game, Frank Clark's chances to have a good game, and whatever pass rush we can create should be the genesis for good things happening in this game. So Eagles pass catchers, not great. I think our secondary should be able to hold up pretty well in this game. Their running game, it's this, it's that. I mean, I have Ryan Matthews on my fantasy team. It pisses me off when he gets benched for no reason, like he has a couple times this season. But they're not terrible, but it's definitely a rushing attack we should be able to control. I mean, we haven't really been run over in any game this year, even the times where we gave up. David Johnson had an okay game. Tim Hightower had an okay game, but you wouldn't expect Philadelphia to be able to run on us that much. So that's basically about how you can feel about the game. It's about the offensive line as usual against a good Philadelphia pass rush, good Philadelphia blitz packages, and Thomas Rawls is back, actually. I should throw that one out there. Thomas Rawls is back. Very excited to see that. This might be the kind of game where we need to run the ball quite a bit, because who knows what you're going to get out of the pass protection. And if Thomas Rawls and CJ Prosise can have a good game, then you have to like your chances of finding a way to win. So I feel good. I feel optimistic. I think every game for the rest of the season, this team has good reason to feel good, but let's just take it seriously. We all saw how bad this offensive line can be, and you can't take anything for granted when your offensive line is capable of playing that bad. All right, I'll see you guys after the game. Yeah, that's about it. See you guys later.